Welcome back to Let's Play Battlefield 1942. Today we will be taking on the third mission of the campaign, Wake Island, not Tobruk, as I previously stated. Sorry about that. Wake Island is the first map in the Pacific Theater that we will be playing, and it's also the first map of an assault type. In an assault type map, there's an attacking force and a defending force. The attacking force constantly loses tickets until they take at least one base, and at that point, neither team starts regularly losing tickets until the attacking force can take all of the all of the capture points, in which case the defending force starts losing points very rapidly. We'll be playing as the Americans and fending off the attacks of the Japanese. Now, you might remember me talking about the M1 Garand. In this theater, in the Pacific Theater maps, for some reason, you do get the M1 Garand, but not as the assault class, as the engineer class, instead of the... Whoa, God, that's a destroyer that kind of just killed me. Yeah. Yeah, the Japanese come from two main angles. There's on this beach, there's a destroyer providing supporting fire for landing forces, and then there's a carrier off to the west of the islands, which forces will be coming from, infantry will be coming from, as well as planes, since it's an aircraft carrier. So yeah, so in this map, so basically what we'll be trying to do is just hold on and defend as much as possible. On these difficult settings, it's quite possible that we can deny the Japanese ever getting a control point, in which case they will lose pretty rapidly. This game subscribes to the popular but incorrect myth that the M1 Garand had to fire out all of its clip to be able to be reloaded. That's not actually true. As you can see, the M1 Garand, it's in-game, it's a very nice gun. Semi-automatic, good firepower, and insanely accurate, so... which is part of why I kind of wish it was in the other theaters. Really, right now, we can easily just hold this beach by ourselves with the aid of some computers, I guess. Because the Japanese won't be coming in force. Let's see, that only has one guy in it, so we can't shoot him before he comes out. Come on, debark. Hello. Ow! I'm supposed to kill you, not the other way around. Jerk. Of course, now he's going prone and staying put, and now he starts to kind of assault. Ah, well, we'll kill him. Bye, guy. Bye, guy. Ack, taking fire from the machine gun on one of the landing craft. I forget what the Japanese landing craft are called. For the Americans, which we'll see in later maps, they're LCVPs. Landing craft, vehicle personnel. Also known as Higgins boats, after their inventor, Andrew Higgins of New Orleans. Let's see. There's a tank. Might as well repair the tank since there's no guys right up close. As you can see, the engineer lineup they have a knife and a pistol, which every class does. Then their main gun in the Pacific Theater, the aforementioned M1. In other theaters, it's a bolt-action rifle, basically the sniper rifle without the scope. Then they've got these, which are explosives. They can be remote detonated, like so. Right-click, switch detonator, and boom, which kind of replace grenades for them. Then they've got mines, which you place, and then they blow up vehicles that run over them. And then they've got a wrench, which is used to repair things. Hi, we have enemy forces in there. Yeah. Come on. Okay, normally you can't cause harm to people while they're in a vehicle, except for open-topped vehicles like these landing crafts. And you can quite easily just shoot them. And there's a lot of them. Let's run away now. To hell, apparently. Or to the spawning screen. Actually, let's go to assault. There's a lot of guys. We might need a little bit more firepower. Ow! Yeah. Okay, what I said, yep, and now they're probably going to take the spawn point. Looks like there's a tank spawn for us over here, so I can pick up that and try and reclaim the landing beach. I just might notice, since the US doesn't have control over all the points now, the Japanese tickets stopped going down slowly. But they've already lost more than about half of what they started with, so yeah. Some of the assault maps, it's pretty hard for the attacker to get a foothold, so they can be a little bit unbalanced. Duck the Panzerschreck, and yeah, they captured the point and started spawning tanks. These are the Japanese medium tanks, the Chiha. They kind of suck. Their armor is roughly as thick as paper. And while they did kill me there, it's more of there being 2 tanks and an assload of Japanese infantry. Let's see, we can go over to the plane and either... Actually, no, that's a dive bomber. That is the SBD Dauntless type. It's the American dive bomber, and it can be quite effective and quite fun. So we can provide support, and hopefully our AI comrades will get their butts moving and retake the control point. Yeah. Of course, we immediately come under fire. I was saying we immediately come under fire from the tank, but more relevant was the tree, apparently. Note, get flying lessons. So right now, as with assault maps, actually, since the Japanese have taken 2 control points, there's a distinct possibility that we won't be able to drive them back. But it's very tricky for the attacking team to be able to take all of the control points. So once you get to this point, it becomes a fairly slow match because the only source of losing tickets is just flat-out kills. So this video could quite possibly be very long. It's definitely going to be at least 2 parts, quite possibly 3. Come on, die. Well, if you're going to run forward with only a grenade in hand, that's all your fault. Sucks to be you. And yep, they still got that Chiha, and they're going to be showing us. Ah! Panzerschreck. Hide behind this palm tree. Which actually worked well as cover. Huh. How about that? Oh, come back here so I can heal you and kill the guys in your path before you get outflanked. Flat out killed like that. Yeah. See, I said the Chiha kind of sucks as a tank, but as far as I know, the differences between the different countries' vehicles aren't all that pronounced in this game, so when it's one tank trying to take on 2, that's usually bad for the one. So we'll just grab a Panzerschreck and try and shoot the Chihas and run the crap away from all. Oh, come on! I got run over by a friendly APC. What the hell? Phone!